welcome to Starling Pest Control at home. And the first shot to psych everybody out is not a starling, but instead a sparrow that decides to come and say, hated a suet. And that was not a smart thing. So we have two suet feeders on two of the trees that are about 25 yards away. And then I've got a regular feeder that's also 25 yards away. And notice that the suet has just been getting hammered here as of late. I would put out two suets in the morning before I left for work, and come home and they were both gone. And decided that, hey, this week going to be a good time to check out the suet feeders and watch what comes. And lo and behold, a ton of starlings were enjoying themselves to a free meal. So decided it was time to thin their numbers out, and that's what we did today and yesterday. So that bird on the left is a juvenile red-breasted woodpecker, and his brother or so is going to come streaking from the right and scare that starling, and then I'll take care of the starling myself and put him out of his misery. So we've got a lot of juvenile woodpeckers coming in now that they've fledged as well. These two guys are fighting it out on who is going to get to the feeder, who gets the suet first. And ultimately it doesn't really matter, because a bigger bird comes down and says, it's my turn, not yours, in the form of Mr. Grackle. So he takes over. But they didn't go very far, so they came back. And, ooh, he almost got him. But it wasn't to be for very long. There's a catbird. That one's a catbird. And then here comes Mr. Starling again. They don't stay away for very long. So, and that catbird landed back on that branch. Thought it was a starling, but I saw the long feathers, tail feathers, and I knew it wasn't. The bird on the left is a downy woodpecker, and he's waiting patiently to eat while Mr. Hog Starling starts eating, and you won't have to worry about him anymore. And then we have another one, of course. These things are just eat continuously. This is about a 30-yard shot. He thought he was safe. Not so much. And then another one landed at like about same yardage, and he thought he was safe. And again, not so much. And I've got a number of sparrows sitting in this one. And my setup is my FX 422. And I got a PARD NV008 on it, which is what's taking the pictures as well. It's a really nice setup. As you can see, pictures are really nice and crisp, HD and everything. So I love the PARD itself. The only downfall is it only comes in, you only get two magnifications. One's 6 and one is 13. I'm going to click it here in a second on this Oreo so you can see the difference. There's 6x, and then there's 13x. We had a lot of Oreos, well, not a lot. We had 2 nesting pairs of Oreos, and now we got 4 juveniles that are coming around to get the grape at the grape feeders, the grape jam, which is nice to see. And of course we have a number of blue jays that come to the suets, and they of course had their babies, so now I think we have like 8 of those things coming around. And again, you see the juvenile woodpecker, red-breasted one down below. Very, very pretty birds. Saw who the king was on that one. Woodpecker said, get out of here, it's my food. And then besides the woodpeckers, we also have, of course, other nice songbirds, such as the cardinal. There's a male on the right, the female's on the left. And then you got a finch in the middle. And then we have the yellow finches up at the feeder itself. So, very nice birds. Here's another one that's trying to chow down. And that was the last one that he was going to have. It's pouring rain, and I spot this sparrow out there having fun and say, not so much. And another. Those things are just like garbage disposals. These things are constantly eating. Yeah. I'm thinking with this weekend's take, I'm thinking my suet's going to start lasting a whole lot longer than just one afternoon. These two are buds, I guess. They're trying to see who's going to eat from where, and I take out the one, and the other one comes back, and I'm like, yep, I think that'll be the end for you, buddy. And that's it. So, thanks for watching.